I've been training with the guys in the UFC. I feel right at home. I'm where I belong, so I'm just excited that I got the opportunity to be able to come here and fight. So I was really happy about the chance.
And how do you feel about your personal progression as far as going back, I believe, about 5 years, I guess, to Strikeforce Challengers, I believe?
Yes.
You're kind of like an unknown guy, but you kept winning. I mean, what sets you apart from other fighters in your weight class?
I'm just now, I'm older, I'm more mature, and I'm a professional now, and I know I'm a professional, and I know every day when I wake up, it's to be a better person inside the cage and outside the cage, and I'm just, I'm in it, I'm in it now, so I got that strong mental game, and I'm ready to just, keep climbing.
You talk about the phone call, or how did you get what was the contact like for you to get the call to come out and fight this?
Yeah, so I got a call from the manager. He was like, hey, possible matchup at 45 against Blanco, and I was like, all right, yeah, let's do it. And he's like, well, we won't know for a day or two. So I gave it 24 hours, and then I called him and I said, hey, I want this fight. Let me bust his head. I want to bust his melon. Give me this fight. I want it. No matter what, I want the fight. Give me the fight. Tell me something good. And I got the call back later that night. I just finished training. I was just doing the normal things I do every day. I just finished practice. I answered the phone, and he said I got the fight. And for about 4 hours, I had chills. I just, just tingling all over. Just finally, it happened, and I knew it was gonna happen, but it's just a great feeling when it finally does.
How long between the call and the fight? How much notice you had?
It was about 13 days.
And so what did you, 145, would that be your preference? Or is that because you didn't have enough time to?
Well, I'm 7-0 now I'm 8-0 at 145, 3-0 at 35, but I think 35 is my home, and talk to the UFC, see what they want to do is mainly, I just fight. They offered me that fight, and it was my chance to get in, and I wanted the chance.
Saying no to that call because
Not for me. No, there was no saying no. It didn't matter. It could have been at 55. It really didn't matter. I was gonna get in here. If they offered me to fight a gorilla, I would have said okay. So it was yes. It's always yes. So
it looked like he had you in a tight choke. Can you tell us about that moment?
Yeah, I got a little excited. I didn't expect the shot. He shot in, and he's a good wrestler. I thought I was gonna slip out a little bit, but he was a strong dude. So he wound up catching me in a transition, and I kind of I blank spaced a little bit, and he got that choke in, and I was just thinking, oh, everybody thinks my ground game's suspect, but it's not. I'm not just gonna tap out. I was like, so that's what I was thinking to myself. I was like, no, it's not gonna happen no matter what. I'm gonna fight it to the end, and I stayed composed, and it got looser. So I think if I'd have panicked too much, then it would have been over because it was tight at one point.
Now, Maximo is known to be of course, a dangerous fighter. I believe he was on a 3-win streak. From facing this guy to being in danger to a few minutes later having your hand raised, how does it all feel? Is it surreal, or how do you feel about that?
Yeah, it feels good. I didn't know when the fight was gonna end or how it was gonna end. I thought honestly after 3 minutes we were gonna go a little longer, and I was just gonna pick him up until finally. I thought I was gonna get more shots finally because I could feel him slowing down a little bit. I got a good gas tank. I stay in shape, so but I was excited, man. When I got that finish, it was great. It was just kind of it happened so quick. It went really fast. The round went by fast. But it was a great feeling being in that ring, looking around, seeing the crowd, hearing the music, having my pops in the corner, knowing my family's out there, they're happy, I'm making them proud, and I'm proud of them. It was really awesome.
Did this feel different? I'm assuming it had to feel special compared to every other victory you had.
Yeah, I got in there and I felt like I felt like I've been in there before, you know? I've been in that cage before. I've headlined shows. I've been in different cities. I've flown out. It's awesome to be in the UFC. I'm so thankful to be here. But it's still a cage, and it's still a fist fight. So I don't know. It just felt like I was in there before already, you know. So I didn't have pressure or anything like that. I didn't feel. I'm just more confident in myself now as far as a fighter. I'm not worried about the fight.
How do you plan on celebrating?
I'm gonna eat some food. I'm gonna go home to Nashville and give my mom a hug, give my daughter a hug, tell them I love them. Hopefully I can take them to do something real nice and something they'll enjoy. And yeah, I mean, just smile for a couple weeks.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks.